Our project for today is to make some Cyser, which is a type of mead that's mixed with apple juice. So it's cider, but it's actually a type of mead. So ordinarily we would be just using apple juice, but we have this supply of fresh apples that were homegrown, not by us, but by my parents. So we're going to use them for that. We don't have an apple press. We're going to run them through the juicer, and then of course they have to be pasteurized because they're starting off fresh. So we'll do that too, and then mix them with the honey to make the mead. And it'll take about 6 months, but eventually we'll have some mead to try out, and then you'll be able to watch this video. So the first step is to run them through the juicer and see how much juice we get. If we don't get up to 1 gallon, we'll just make up the difference with some store-bought apple juice. It's time to pasteurize the juice, which means we have to heat it up to between 160 and 185. We're going to aim for right in the middle, and then hold it there for about 15 minutes. I've marked on our thermometer here 175 degrees, so we're going to try to aim for that. We're stirring it more or less constantly, especially once it starts heating up, to prevent any burn taste. We've already skimmed the foam off of it with our skimmer, and so now it's just juice. And once the pasteurization process is done, we'll move it to the jug, let it cool down, move it to the jug, and move it to the next step. While the pasteurized apple juice is cooling down, we have the honey. We got 3 pounds of mesquite honey in a bath of warm water, and that is just to loosen the honey, so it'll be very easy to pour into the carboy. We've got the carboy with a funnel here. We're going to take that out, pour that into the carboy, and get that ready for the apple juice once it is cooled down. So we're going to pour the honey into the carboy now. What we did is we put the juice into our bucket of honey, because after we poured the honey into here, there was still a little bit of honey in the bottom. So we poured the juice in there, let that swirl around to kind of dissolve some of the honey and get that last little bit. You know, that wasn't a lot, but why not? And then poured that mixture into here. So now you can see, obviously, we have honey on the bottom with our juice. We're going to have to fill it the rest of the way up to about here with store-bought juice, because we didn't get enough juice from our apples. But the next step, we're going to put a stopper on the carboy, and we're going to shake this up and dissolve that honey into the juice. Then pour the store-bought juice in, fill it the rest of the way up. We have shaken up the honey and the apple juice, and it's now dissolved in there. Now we need to make up the difference and just pour a little bit more apple juice. So we got the store-bought apple juice we're going to pour in. And that should be good enough. So we're ready to let this sit for about 24 hours. Everything is mixed. The only thing that is missing, so it's got the 2 Camden tablets, the fresh juiced apples, a little bit of store-bought apple juice, and the honey. It's all mixed together. We're going to add the yeast tomorrow. We'll let this sit overnight. It's got the airlock in it. We'll let it sit overnight and start fermenting. So we'll see that tomorrow. It is bottling day for the Cyser. I've actually already bottled couple of batches of cider, and now it's time for the Cyser. And there's fermentation has stopped. It's been a little over 30 days, so we're going to bottle it, and then of course it has to age for a few more months before we can sample it. Here finally is the finished product. So our Cyser has been aging for 11 months. This is actually the last bottle of what we made almost a year, well actually over a year ago, about a year ago. This is the last bottle, and started trying it after about 6 months. It was too soon. It was okay, not great, but it's okay. Kept getting better. About 10 months, it was pretty good. So I expect this bottle here, so the last bottle, to be even better. So next time we'll definitely just bottle it up, stash it away, not even touch it till at least 10, 11, 12 months. So let's give it a try. Yeah, very good. It's sweet. I would say it's probably almost too sweet, but still very good. If you like sweet, that's good. If you like dry, then it's probably not good. But I really like it. I would say this definitely it's still improving. So unfortunately, this is my last bottle, and so I probably should not have even opened it, any of the bottles, until 11 or 12 months. So lesson learned for next time. So good experience. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. I had a lot of fun making the cider, Cyser, and then recording it as well. So hope you enjoyed it, and as always, have a great day.